program. So welcome to our summer program. Miss Green and Deshawn. We're just giving a few more minutes for the other persons that were on to rejoin us. So welcome back, Stacy. Welcome, Andrea.
Where are you staying?
Going to go again until we have the other persons. Sean. Until we second story now for me, and this story now is about the donkey and the lapdog. All right. So for the joining us, it's storytelling day. So we are telling stories, and we invite you also, if you have any story that you want to share, you can share it with us, a very short story. And we have persons that are here with us, they are also going to read for us a story. So if you out there have a story that you want to share, a very short, nice story, just indicate and let us know so we can have you tell us that story. So like I said before, the second story is about the donkey and the lapdog. All right? So here was, what is a lapdog? Oh, somebody's asking a question. What is a lapdog? It's a dog, right? And that dog likes lap. All right? So and you have a lapdog. All right? So there was one farmer who worked hard with his wife in their cozy farmhouse. Animals, a big gray donkey and a small brown lapdog. Okay? Right? Sunset, worked hard pulling the cart. At night, the donkey slept in the stable, but he kept thinking about the lapdog. While the donkey was working in the fields all day, the lapdog played in the house. At night, while the donkey played outside, the lapdog had a soft, warm bed indoors. The donkey ate his food in the barn, while the lapdog sat on the farmer's lap to eat. The donkey was very jealous. Perhaps the farmer would like me better if I was a lapdog. That's what the donkey thought. So he trotted into the house and played like the lapdog did. Now the farmer will like me, but the clumsy donkey kicked over the table, spilling the food and breaking the plates. Then he jumped up onto the farmer's knee, just as he had seen the lapdog do. But the farmer did not fuss over him. He only shouted and pushed the poor donkey away. The farmer and his wife and the lapdog all chased the donkey back to the stable. How silly of me to pretend to be a lapdog, the donkey thought as he ran to his stable. I was foolish to try to be something I'm not. From now on, I shall just be myself, and he has done just that. Did you hear the story? Did you hear the story?
Yes, miss.
Anybody would like to share anything that they heard in this story? Or who can tell me the moral of the story?
I would say that the donkey was trying to take the lapdog's place.
Yes, very good. The donkey, she's saying that the donkey was trying to take the dog's place. So he wanted to do as what yes, he was jealous. That's the word. He was jealous. So he decided that he wanted to be like the dog. But could that happen? You think that could happen? Can you look at a donkey size? How can a donkey go and sit into somebody's lap? You think a donkey could hold into somebody's lap? What happened with the place of the
It was a baby.
It was a baby. Anything else that you want to share? Huh?
No.
Is there anything that you want to share from the story? And I think the moral of the story was to be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. So whatsoever you can do, you don't try to be somebody else, because we cannot fit into somebody else's shoes. Just as how the donkey could not replace the dog, because you cannot do the things that a dog does, right? A dog barks and a donkey do what?
Brains.
You understand? Yes. So then again, we can't try to be like others. That everybody is unique in their own little ways. Agree? Right. All right. Okay. Is there anybody who have anything want to share? Anybody have any short story that they want to share? Davia. Okay, we have Davia who would like to share a story with you. So we're going to listen to Davia now. Come, Davia.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Davia.
I'll be just sharing a story. The title is The Monster Diner. So, hey, mommy? Share for them.
Yeah, sure. Which one did I want to share?
No, I have to listen to.
I'm happy to look at things have your story.
You don't hear them. Where are you going? Yes, sir. Come this way, please. Our menu is a winner.
Number one, they want it.
Be picky, but that looks kind of. It was fine a month ago. You said that it would.
Remember that one?
Okay, but we need my water fright.
You don't have to look for what I'm right. I'll give her that. Right? That sounds so good.
What on earth is this then? Looks like a train of worms. Yuck! Put it down. Do worms have germs? These arthropods are Asian. Those pears are hairy. How old are those cookies? That cake is so scary. Did I hear you shrinking? We don't mean to cause you grief. There's a human diner right next door. Ooh, what a relief.
I bet you were, but I didn't pull over.
Again? Okay, I will read another. The title of our story is Knock Knock. Who is inside? Knock. So we went to the parents' house. Knock knock as hard as you can. So we went to the next house.
Kind of story, you know.
Anyone there?
Mm,
You know, Red Riding Hood.
yeah. Why am I up into that?
So we went to the next house. Knock knock. No need to hide. The three little pigs are safe inside. These are the three little pigs. And the big bad wolf. So we went to the next house. Knock knock. At the house in blue. Is that really the grandma of Red Riding Hood? This is the grandma of Red Riding Hood. So we went to the next house. Knock, knock, knock. With all your might. The seven dwarfs are with Snow White. This is Snow White and the seven dwarfs. We finally reached the very last door. Knock, knock.
Are you hearing it? You can see it?
That's not one.
Come on, this is your story. I go wash my hands.
Good morning, Lola.
Morning.
Look at your dog.
Big red dog.
What's the title?
Big red dog.
All right, start reading.
You want to come by here and read?
Dog. Dog. Is so big red dog. Well,
Read one. Shy. You're shy. You continue. All right, Xavier, help him out. Give it to Xavier. All right. So he's shy. Xavier, read.
okay, as you already heard that the name of the story is Clifford Big Red Dog.
Very story.
A big red dog. Other kids I know have dogs too. Some are big dogs. This is Clifford.
I hope you're hearing okay?
And some are big dogs. I have the biggest, reddest dog on our street.
That's one big dog.
This is my dog.
You want
Clifford.
to you want to go feed?
Together, we play games.
Or you want me to go feed with you?
Whatever very
Throw a stick and he brings it back to me. He makes mistakes sometimes.
Bobby?
No.
We play hide and seek. I'm a good hide and seek player. I can find Clifford on no matter where he hides. We play careful and I don't need attempt. He can do tricks too. He can sit up and play. Oh, I know he's not perfect. He has some bad habits. He runs after cars. He catches some of them. This is the car with Clifford. This is what the car that Clifford caught with the mud inside of it. He runs after cats too. I don't go to the zoo anymore. He's of flowers. Clifford loves to chew shoeless. It's not easy to keep Clifford. He eats and drinks a lot. His house was a problem too, but he is a very good watchdog.
Everything looks like that.
Okay.
Boys don't come around anymore. One day I gave Clifford a bath. And I can comb his ear and took him to the dog show. I'd like to say Clifford won first prize, but he didn't. Sorry. I don't care. You can keep all your small dogs. You can keep all your black, white, brown, and spotted dogs. Wouldn't you? I know how to read, mommy. All I need to learn is know how to read.
All right. So she's thank you, David.
Yeah.
Hello, boys and girls again. Miss Khalid is back. Can you hear me?
Mom, go sit down. One sit. Go.
Can you all hear me?
You can talk?
Yeah. No.
Okay, now I'm going to read another story, and the title of this story is A Stranger in Small Town. Who is a stranger? Who would you say a stranger is?
Someone we don't know.
Say,
Someone we don't know.
Very good, somebody you do not know at all, right? And we know that it is not good to do. When you see strangers, what do?
You walk away from them
go and talk to them.
and do not show your face.
We don't talk to them. We don't talk to them.
I'm listening.
We don't talk to them.
Okay, very good. So we learned we ought not to talk to strangers at all. So we don't talk to strangers, right? Right, boys and girls? We don't.
Yes, miss.
So if you are in your little community or your house or your home and you see a stranger, what do you do?
That's not how you have to fix it.
So you know what is it? What?
If you see a stranger in your community, what would you do? What would you do if you see a stranger in your community?
Who would you tell?
My parents. My parents.
And your parents?
Don't call the police.
Mama, within the wrong.
Yeah, make it change. The police check them out.
Your parents, if you see a stranger in your community. Okay, so the title of this story is A Stranger in Small Town. Now, small town is the name of a community. All right, and there's a stranger in this community. So we're going to read and see what happens to the stranger in this community. All right? Now, small town was a happy place. So when the town crier cried out, Farmer Soil's carrots have been taken, everybody was surprised. No, small town was a happy place, and Farmer Soil, his carrots were stolen. And everybody was now surprised that Farmer Soil's carrots were stolen, right? They had never had this in their community before. So there has never been a time in small town that things go missing. All right? Just then, a little girl pointed to a boy who was standing in a large crowd. I have never seen him before, she said. The people did not know him because he was a stranger. The stranger had a sad face. There's the stranger. And the stranger had a sad face. I'm sorry. I have nowhere to live and I was starving. I didn't know what to do, he said. The people didn't know what to say. They felt sorry for the stranger. You must not take things that are not yours, said Mr. Crow with a stern face as he pointed to the little boy. You must leave this community. Small town. Oki was the name of the little boy. So this little stranger name was Oki. He knew he had done a bad thing, so he sadly walked away. Mrs. Crow told Farmer Soil he was unhappy. But the boy stole my carrots, said the farmer in a stern voice. I know, but he was starving, said Mrs. Joyner. This made Farmer Soil very mad. Farmer Soil and Mrs. Joyner went to talk to Mr. Crow. As they talked, Oki walked out of the town. Mr. Crow felt bad. I knew you were right. We should help this little stranger. So Mrs. Joyner and Farmer Soil and Mr. Cloak, they had a plan. They agreed that they would find this little boy. The boy was gone, but I know where he went, said the little girl. I will chase after him and ask him to come back, said Farmer Soil. Okie had not gone far. Farmer Soil asked him to come back to Small Town. He took Okie to Mrs. Cloak's clock shop, and he told Okie the plan they had before for the rest of the town. Okie stood still as Mrs. Joyner told everyone her plan. Okie did not know if they would agree. His knees knocked and he shook as he waited. Okie was to live with Mrs. Joyner, and Mr. Cloak would give him a job in the clock shop. Everyone cheered on Okie. Okie was so happy. He hopped up and down with joy. Okie was not a stranger to Small Town anymore, since he now lived there. He loved living with Mrs. Joyner, and he enjoyed the clock shop. What a kind, happy Small Town was, after all. Now Okie is a part of Small Town, and Okie is not a stranger anymore. And that is the end of the story. Okay. Now we learned this story today about Okie and Okie being a stranger. We learned that we must not talk to strangers, right? Who can spell stranger? Who can spell stranger?
S.
I'm listening.
Ranger.
Sean. Deshaun.
Yes, miss.
Can you spell the word stranger?
Yes, miss.
Go ahead.
Stranger.
Very good. And who is a stranger, Deshaun?
Someone who is not known to somebody.
Or if you don't know the person at all, right? And how would you deal with a stranger if you see a stranger in your community?
Well, I would want to know more about the person.
You would do what?
I would want to know more about the person, like where they're from and what is their purpose in that community.
Okay, very good, very good. So we learned today that we must not talk to strangers, all right? Because strangers sometimes can be very dangerous. Some of them are kind, but some of them are not kind, okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, boys and girls? All right, so this is it for story time today. And we are finished as it relates to story time. I hope you all had a great time. Now tomorrow, we'll be having jingle. All right, so as you log in tomorrow, you ought to come with a jingle about COVID-19. And you all know what COVID-19 is, all right? So you're going to go home tonight, write a little poem or a little song about COVID-19. And when you come tomorrow, you're going to say that poem for us, or you're going to sing that song for us. All right, boys and girls?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to write about COVID-19. So tomorrow is game and jingle. All right, so you will write. Remember, I know you have to write it from tonight, from today, okay? Okay, you're going to say your poem tomorrow or sing your song or whatever it is, you're going to do it tomorrow about COVID-19. All right, boys and girls. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, yes.
all right. So you all have a fantastic morning. It was my pleasure sharing this last 2 hours with you guys. All right. Love you all and see you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Mommy, you know gonna go this?
Adios.
Say adios.
Adios.
You know what adios means?
Good.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Adios means goodbye.